is Candice Guerrero, and this is my assignment 2.5 for AUD390. Here is my file, my organized file. I did build the commercial because I felt like it was easier for demonstration purposes. So here I have all of my tracks separated, and then here's my mixing window. And the first task that they've asked us to complete for this assignment is to demonstrate pre-roll and post-roll knowledge. So here, excuse me, is how you set pre-roll and post-roll in the transport. For pre-roll, you're going to click it, and you can either set it manually with the buttons here, wherever you want it to be. For this assignment, they've asked it to be at 2. And so you do that, and then you press return. And then here's the little pre-roll flag right here, and you can adjust it by dragging and dropping as necessary. And then it's going to be the same thing with the post-roll. You're going to click the post-roll. You can either click in the transport and put exactly where the numbers you want it to be at, or you can grab the flag and adjust it as necessary. The next thing is record multiple takes on a single track. You can do that by setting the track to playlist, and then you can select the area that you want to highlight, or even you don't even have to do that. You can just be like, take 1, and then they do it, and then you move it down manually and then do take 2. I mean, it works. I have mine set to make an auto track when loop recording. Okay, so the next thing is punch in and out recording. So you do that by coming over here and selecting the quick punch function. And let's say we want to go over here to voiceover part 2. And I just want them to really focus on this part right here. You can give them the count off here for 2 bars, and it'll count it off for them, or you can have your pre-roll set. For this, I will have a pre-roll and of 2. Yeah, and then just making sure that I did that right. And my post roll is set here also, and then I arm it for recording, and I press record. And now it should give me a little time leading up, and then start recording right here as it goes into it. And no blah 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 blah. Okay, and then it stops right then. It stops itself, and that's a quick punch right there. And then how to set a loop recording. So then we're going to come over here, and we are going to select loop over here, highlight the area that you want to loop. And then in my settings, I have mine set to automatically create new playlist when loop recording right here, right? And so it should make new playlists when I'm recording this section, hopefully. And thank you for the pre-roll. Let's see if it records it right away for me and makes a new listing, because that would be really cool if it did this for this recording. And as you can see, it is making a new track. I guess you can't really see it right now, but it is continually recording in this loop, And when I stop it, you will see all those tracks appear in the playlist. And here they are down here. Okay. And then the next thing is create a headphone mix for an artist. Set up a headphone mix via sends and explain which outputs you would route it to. Okay, so here I have set up a headphone mix. I'm going to unarm this and unmute this. Okay. Well, actually, no, I'll keep it muted just in case. Here I've set a headphone send by clicking here. Oh, correction. Here we go. I went to the output and I set it to my headphone mix via stereo here. And here I have external headphones. I was like, this is not the right one. So I gave myself the little note that says, not these ones. It's this one. So, okay. So this is the headphone mix here. And then I can adjust the volume here. And then this is pre-fader. So this is so they hear their own adjustment and not the adjustment to the whole session. The next thing is live mic monitoring. Configure Pro Tools so the artist can hear themselves live through their headphones. Okay, so I've added for them. Okay, so this is part of the mix, I guess. I gave them sound effects and I gave them music, and then for them to hear themselves, I've put them on a send for themselves. So this is the total mixes, I guess, the three of these things: the main music, the major sound effects for cues, and then them being able to hear themselves. And then this I can turn up and down as necessary as they report being able to hear themselves or not. And then the talkback setup would be I can plug in a microphone for myself in input 2, and then I can make that send to them as well, but I could have it muted and then and inactive, and then when they talk to me in the headphones, I can activate it and respond as a talkback system, or I can buy an external talkback system because there are external talkback units. There's some that have pedals and there's some that are just like little boxes with buttons. Okay, and to adjust the track levels for the artist, I'm going to be able to use the slider here with the pre-fader activated for all of these as necessary. And if I wanted to make my recording sound less roomy, I would have to sound treat my room better. Excuse me. Currently, I don't have carpet in my room, and I don't have any blankets or any type of sound treatment in this room yet. It's in the works, but currently the recording is way too roomy. So, but that would be one way to fix it, or I could get one of those little shields for the back of my microphone, and that would also help probably make the recording sound less roomy than the current sound.